When it comes to detective stories, curiosity is king.
Oh, what's in the box?
As the protagonist delves into the darkness in search of answers, the audience is just as intrigued to join them. The focus is not who committed the crime,
But why?
time has come to know your genre, the Whodunit. Before we get started, subscribe and click the bell for more filmmaking videos.
I'm trying to make a movie!
We will be spoiling the following movies. Now, let's open the case file.
Now I've got a new case with a real mean dude.
In Blake Snyder's Save the Cat Goes to the Movies, he lays out the essential elements of 10 different genres. In this video, we'll look at his take on the Whodunit, a specific type of detective story. In the classic whodunit murder mystery, like Murder on the Orient Express, the killer is unknown and focuses more on collecting clues to reveal their identity.
If there was a murder, then there was a murderer. The murderer is with us. On the train. Now.
But in The Whodunit, the mystery is more centered on the reasons behind the crime itself. We know who the killer is in The Silence of the Lambs, but Clarice needs to understand his underlying psychology in order to catch him.
What he does with them takes privacy. He's in his 30s or 40s. He's got real physical strength, combined with an older man's self-control. He's cautious, precise, and he's never impulsive. He'll never stop.
As Snyder explains, it's about exploring the dark side of human behavior we all share. It's not evil we'll discover, it's ourselves. Snyder breaks this subgenre down even further into 5 types. The film noir Whodunit has the protagonist enter a shadow world only they can negotiate. The political Whodunit uncovers the abuse of political or corporate power.
Why would somebody take a picture and type the names of everyone in it on the back? This is a death list.
Fantasy Whodunits are set in another world.
Oh, sorry, you're making a big mistake. I didn't kill anybody. I swear. This whole thing's a setup, a scam, a frame job. Out!
The cop Whodunit is as much about the lawman's crime as it is about the criminals.
Why couldn't you tell anyone you shot him? I mean, it was an accident, right?
And the personal Whodunit follows a civilian on a case to save themselves or others.
Holly, that's not funny. A woman was murdered. Look, you and I were set up by a murderer.
Included in these subtypes are 3 components: the secret, the dark turn, and our first element, the detective. Snyder describes the detective as such. The detective can be any kind of gumshoe, from pro to amateur to imaginary. In Mulholland Drive, Betty is a starry-eyed actress enthralled with Rita's loss of identity.
What's wrong?
I don't know who I am.
In Brick, Brendan is a high schooler searching for why his ex-girlfriend was murdered.
I don't know where she is.
I know you do, so why don't you want me to find out?
Well, maybe. I'm looking out for you.
Whether they narrate the story or not, we experience this investigation through their perspective.
Wait. You say something, Chief?
No.
We're with Jake Gittes every step of the way as he slowly peels back the corruption in Chinatown.
What is it?
A memorial service was held at the Mar Vista Inn today for Jasper Lamar Crabb. He passed away 2 weeks ago.
What is that unusual at?
He passed away 2 weeks ago, and 1 week ago he bought the land. That's unusual.
Another quality Snyder finds in the detective is that no matter where the case takes them, there is no guarantee of change. Jack Reacher is a hardened investigator, able to engage with violence and corruption and emerge unfazed.
Other than that, damn fine police work. It's open and shut.
Fargo's Marge Gunderson lets none of the darkness she encountered shake her optimism.
It's terrific. I'm so proud of you, Norm.
Instead, it is in the audience where change can occur. This is particularly present in political whodunits like All the President's Men. Woodward and Bernstein begin and end as righteous truth seekers.
If you're gonna do it right. Here are my notes. If you're gonna hype it with the facts. I don't mind what you did. I mind the way you did it.
But the audience has a chance to witness the full extent of the corruption involved.
Cover-up had little to do with Watergate. It was mainly to protect the covert operations. It leads everywhere.
Now, let's get into what has piqued the detective's interest, and ours. The secret.
Put that over your eyes, and I'll take you where you're looking to go.
According to Snyder, the secret of the case is so strong, it overwhelms the worldly lures of money, sex, power, or fame. Our desire to know is just as strong as the detective's.
Where are we? You know I can't tell you that.
In Under the Silver Lake, Sam is lured into a surreal mystery, and it nearly consumes him.
NPM1.
Jim Garrison's investigation into the conspiracy behind JFK's assassination puts a target on him.
Why are witnesses being bought off and murdered? Why are federal agencies blocking our extraditions and subpoenas when we were never blocked?
I don't know. I don't. Maybe there's some rogue element in the government or something.
Full-blown conspiracy to cover it up?
In Rear Window, when he suspects his neighbor of murder, Jeffries nears obsession trying to solve the case.
You did it, Thorwald. You did it.
It may start as something seemingly insignificant, but as Snyder says, the secret that is driving us on grows in power throughout. In The Conversation, a simple surveillance job leads Harry into a situation in which his own privacy and sanity are threatened. In The Batman, the Riddler's crimes directly implicate the Caped Crusader.
I think I'm his last target.
And we are just as intrigued as Bruce to find out why.
Why did you write me?
What do you mean?
All those cards.
I told you. We've been doing this together. You're part of this.
We didn't do anything together.
We did. You showed me all it takes is fear and a little focused violence. You inspired me.
This brings us to our final element in which the detective becomes part of the darkness, the dark turn. For Snyder, the dark turn shows that in pursuit of the secret, the detective will break the rules, even his own. Often, ones he's relied on for years to keep him safe. The pull of the secret is too great.
Hey, don't do this. John, don't run.
You don't have to chase me.
You don't have to run.
In Blade Runner, Deckard falls in love with Rachel, a replicant like those he's tasked with killing.
I want you. I want you. Put your hands on me.
In L.A. Confidential, Sergeant Exley does everything by the book.
Would you be willing to shoot a hardened criminal in the back in order to offset the chance that some lawyer...
No.
But instead of doing the right thing in the end...
Are you gonna shoot me or arrest me?
He takes justice into his own hands. As the answers to the secret are discovered, the hero may realize that they are setting themselves up to be part of the crime.
I went and took some blood samples from the boy's dead body. And I planted them.
Or that they've been guilty of the same crime all along.
The end justifies the means. Right?
Snyder explains, somewhere along the line, whodunit heroes willingly become part of the darkness. In Blue Velvet, Jeffrey Beaumont's amateur investigation leads him to explore his own darkness.
Get out of there! Get out! Put your hands up! On your head! Do it!
In 7, Detective Mills falls right into the trap that was set for him.
That's what he wants. He wants you to shoot him.
No!
Become vengeance, David.
Oh, she's all right. You tell me.
Become wrath.
As he becomes the final sin in John Doe's twisted plan. As we've seen, the Whodunit is a subgenre driven by questions and mysteries. There is almost always a pessimism at their core, as the detective and the audience are lured into the dark territory with dire consequences. When you're ready to crack the case on the next great Whodunit, Studio Binder's screenwriting software is the ultimate partner in crime. Until next time, remember, some secrets are better left hidden.
Maybe this is all coming to an end.